Hello, I'm at Eindhoven Airport, which is an airport in the Netherlands, about an hour and a half southeast of Amsterdam. So we're now headed towards Amsterdam, but I came in from Vienna in Austria and took a Ryanair flight. Now, here's the interesting thing. We didn't go through any kind of COVID-related controls. What we did was, at Vienna Airport, when we took our boarding passes online, we checked in online because Ryanair doesn't let you check in at the counter unless you're willing to pay a 55 euro fee, and it's very stiff. So you check in online, you get your boarding pass, and also update all your COVID-related documentation. There is a declaration for health that is required by the Dutch government, and there's also another declaration that you're COVID vaccinated that is required by the Dutch government. Both of these you upload along with your vaccination certificates, and then you're good to go. We just took that boarding pass, which clearly mentions that all the documentation is up to date. If you don't have luggage to drop off, you don't even need to go to the check-in counter. You come straight to the boarding gate, scan your boarding pass and enter. And we spend some time in a lounge. And then at the gate entry into the airplane, they just ask you to scan your boarding pass once again. And then you're through. Nobody physically looked at a printed certificate or even a soft copy. Now here in Holland, once we reached here, as soon as we got here to the airport, we exited the airplane and walked straight out. We didn't have any luggage, so we didn't have that problem. Nobody looked to ask for, or there was no checkpoint at all regarding your COVID certification or anything. So here's something at the airport that is rather strange. It says kiss and ride. I don't know what that means. We're going to ask somebody whether we have to kiss somebody to ride. But anyway, we'll wait and see. But just a quick update on how to get from Eindhoven to Amsterdam. There are two ways. One is you have to take a train from Eindhoven Central to Amsterdam Central. That costs about 20-22 euro depending upon which time of the day it is and so on. Now, unfortunately, 10:30, 11 is peak time, so it's going to be expensive. And the other way is to take a Flixbus. A Flixbus is one of Europe's bus services that go from, but there's a bus service going from here, from Eindhoven Central to Amsterdam Central. And the problem is you have to get from here, which is Eindhoven Airport, up to Eindhoven Central. So that's another bus ride. So inside the terminal where you pick up your luggage from, there is a ticket dispenser from where you can buy the tickets for about 4.5 euro per person. So if that's the smartest way to get into town, unless you want to take a taxi. And that's the only way. There are no trains coming between Eindhoven Central to Eindhoven Airport. So it's 4.5 euro by a bus. So we're now going to head towards a bus, which is right here. And then also check out what Kiss and Ride really is all about. Turns out that Kiss and Ride is a parking zone where you can stop to drop off or pick up someone, a passenger, for a maximum up to maybe a couple of minutes. So this operates under pretty much the same conditions as it would be for a drop zone or a no parking zone. So this is just an update from Eindhoven in Holland. And this is what is the weather is lovely. It is kind of cloudy, but it's still nice and cool. So we'll see you from somewhere else. Bye-bye. Good morning. I am at Eindhoven Airport, which is a small airport about 120 kilometers southeast of Amsterdam. So we're traveling out of Eindhoven Airport. As usual, we thought we'll do a lounge review. There's only one lounge here in the Terminal 1, and it is called Aspire Lounge. So it's not very flashy. It is also closed on certain days, which I'm a little surprised about. And they open at 8 in the morning and it works only till 4 in the afternoon. It's Sunday closed, Monday, Tuesday closed. So we are here on a Wednesday, so obviously they closed after a long weekend. I don't know whether this is particular to this week or is recent, but this is what I see. Now here they accept the lounge key, so therefore we went in from the lounge key program. So the priority pass, the dragon pass and the lounge key. So also, if you do not have any access with these member programs, then you can use money, which is 25 euro for the entry. Now, what do you get for 25 euros? Let's come right in. There's only one person here at the desk, so she doubles up also as the cook and everything else. So it's very, I would say, minimalist, the whole lounge. And once we get in here, we've got some seating, general seating, and we've got 1 or 2 workstations. And the problem is that we don't have anything else. So in other words, there is no toilets and bathrooms, they're all outside. So you have to go outside, there's a stop outside next to it, and you've got to go behind that for the toilets. The facilities are pretty minimal. It's just a place to just sit for an hour or two and then have whatever little food they have. So let's take a look at the food and drinks on offer. Now I don't know why they call it Aspire, because obviously it's nothing much to aspire to. So this is the little seating area and the dining area, if you want to call it that. And this is the food on offer. So it's morning and there's only cereals and stuff. The lady who's here in charge here, she just baked and put some croissant and some buns out here. And there is minimal service in terms of butter. There is a small salad bar where you can pick up something. That's yogurt, tomatoes and olives. And there is some drinks, alcohol. And in here inside the refrigerator you get some non-alcohol beer, other beer and soft drinks. And there's a coffee station here at this place. So that's about all. And I'm occupying this table here. So I'm sitting at this little table here, overlooking the arrival entry part into the airport main terminal. It's a very small terminal, very few people around right now, but a kind of a very cozy terminal, small airport, small terminal. And an equally small lounge. So that's it from Eindhoven Airport and the Aspire Lounge. So till we meet you in some of the lounge, bye-bye from Eindhoven.